Welcome to GetMojo, where we do the research so you don't have to. In this video, we're giving you 5 things you should know about the DJI Mini 3 Pro drone before buying. Drones are more accessible than ever before, but that doesn't make navigating their specs any easier. Take DJI for example, arguably the best go-to drone brand out there, at least when it comes to accessibility for amateur drone pilots. But it can get confusing fast. There are the Mavic, Mini, Air, and FPV series, each offering slightly different features. So what kind of features does the Mini 3 Pro have? And should you consider buying one? Well, we've taken a deep dive into its specs to help you find out. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe to GetMojo and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. It's compact and lightweight. They call it a Mini for a reason. Like the rest of the Mini series, the Mini 3 Pro features front and rear propellers that fold in on themselves, giving the drone a tiny palm of your hand sizing. In fact, when folded, it can easily fit inside a jacket pocket and be carried around with ease. But arguably most important of all is its weight, or lack thereof. At less than 249 grams, the Mini 3 Pro not only feels like you're holding nothing in your hand, but that magic 249 figure means that the Mini 3 Pro doesn't require you to register it in most countries and regions, unlike bigger and heavier drones that require you to navigate a bit of red tape. Oh, but just for the record, that doesn't mean you can fly it in a private or restricted airspace without permission. It has a bunch of automated shooting modes. Flying a drone freestyle can be pretty intimidating, especially if you're a beginner. But thankfully, the Mini 3 Pro is designed to do a lot of heavy lifting for you. Firstly, there's its master shots. These are pre-programmed maneuvers which the drone will execute around a subject, simply by the user selecting said subject and pressing go. Then there's focus track, which allows the drone to lock on to a moving target and track it. There's also hyperlapse, which allows for seamless time-lapse shooting at the click of a button. Oh, and the Mini 3 Pro is also available with the upgraded RC controller, which makes all of the aforementioned modes easier than ever to program. It shoots 4K HDR and vertical video. A lot of people will buy a drone simply for the camera specs, and the Mini 3 Pro is pretty impressive, being capable of shooting 4K HDR video at up to 60 frames per second. 60 frames per second gives you a good amount of wiggle room when it comes to tweaking slow motion. But if you really want to slow things down, you can shoot up to 1080p at 120 frames per second, which is a pretty big flex for a drone. Landscape photography lovers will also be glad to hear that it can shoot 48 megapixel RAW photos too. All of those specs are topped off by the fact that the gimbal on the drone can be oriented 90 degrees to enable vertical or portrait shooting, which is a great option to have when it comes to capturing footage for social platforms. It has obstacle detection and avoidance systems. Even with the Mini 3 Pro's master shots, obstacles can still be an issue, and that goes for any drone. The Mini 3 Pro, however, has forwards, backwards, and downwards dual vision sensors to help read the environment and obstacles within it. Together with its advanced pilot assistance systems, the Pro can autonomously avoid obstacles in real time and keep your drone, and the shots you're getting, uninterrupted during flight. It has an impressive range and flight time. These figures can fluctuate massively for drones, even for super expensive ones, and details like weight and battery draining on board tech can be big reasons why. The Mini 3 Pro offers up to 34 minutes of flight time, with a bunch of built-in safety features to ensure your drone isn't left in the lurch when the battery is running low. DJI also promises live feed distances of up to 7.5 miles at 1080p at 30 frames per second, so you can be sure that even if the drone is out of sight, you won't lose communication with it. So, are you thinking about buying the DJI Mini 3 Pro? If so, what's first on your shot list? Stay tuned to GetMojo for the most complete video product reviews. Check out this other recent clip from GetMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.